rising number of nuclear families, rapid urbanization, increasing number of women in the urban workforce are the drivers for growth of the kitchen appliances market in India. How do you see the expectation of the Indian customers developing today?
Today, when somebody wants something for their kitchen, they are clearly looking at some broad themes that will work for them. This is something that we have learned over the period of time. And one of those things is time saving, convenience in the kitchen appliance. Because today with Swiggy's and all these people, home delivery of food is concerned, people are cooking only for the sake of health. They don't want to eat out all the time. But they want the convenience, their life in the kitchen to be convenient, and they don't want to spend all their time in the kitchen. So kitchen appliances which provide convenience, which promote health, which save time for them in the kitchen, these are the kind of appliances that people are willing to buy or upgrade to. So it could be a small thing like, how can I actually keep my kitchen clean easily? How can I save some 10 minutes while cooking a meal, because that 10 minutes is critical to me? How can I make sure that my kitchen is working, doing the cooking while I am not stuck in the kitchen? So these are all things that are, the themes that are happening, and Indian customers are wanting these benefits today.
With massive resource extraction and waste generation, kitchen appliances stress the environment throughout their whole life cycle. How do you see the kitchen appliance industry of India shifting towards a circular economy?
One of the things that we do is every year we run a major exchange program, and we make sure that these products are scrapped appropriately, which we get from them. Because people want, as I said, convenience, they want to upgrade, etc., etc. But then we don't want them to throw these products indiscriminately. So we actually collect these products from them, and we scrap them appropriately and responsibly. That is one thing. Second thing is, wherever we can use recyclable materials, we do. This is part of our ESG policy that we have, so that we make the world more sustainable. There is a limited amount of resource that this world has, and our consumption, while it has to go up, it should not drain the environment too much. Similarly, what the kind of products that we use, we make sure that they are energy efficient. The idea of pressure cookers by nature are energy efficient. You are aware about that. But when we promote our induction cooktops, for example, we know that we are giving you a 20-25% more energy efficient product, so that you are actually saving that much of energy from being wasted. So these are things that today even customer is actually conscious of. What is the kind of product I'm buying from? What is the kind of company I'm buying from? Even the government, if you see, is now insisting that you use recyclable materials. For example, the poly bags which are used for packaging, if necessary, we have to use recycled material. We have to declare that we have used recyclable material of at least 20-30% in that. This is becoming also a law in many other countries. So if we are exporting this kind of materials, we have to do these kind of things. Increasingly, our export buyers are asking us to make sure that we use more recyclable materials and recycled materials, so that we are less and less of a burden on the earth. So these are some things that we are seeing constantly in kitchen appliances. I mean, it's a trend that is unmistakably there.
Kitchen appliance manufacturers are receiving increased pressure from consumers to develop products that are on par with energy efficiency requirements. How are the kitchen appliance manufacturers approaching to attain the same?
We are all here to serve the customer, and I think the entire industry understands that today's customer has these kind of ideas in their minds, and things are getting more expensive. I mean, if you look at the oil shock that has happened recently, people understand that energy is more expensive, and we are ourselves seeing that as LPG is becoming more and more expensive, our induction cooktops are selling more, because they are understanding that there is a certain saving, number one. Number two, there is a time saving also, and customers are very sensitive. So competitors also know that today with the amount of internet and information on the internet available, and people of all classes, all demography, continuously looking at all this information, they are well informed. Today, it is not that you need somebody to come and tell you something. At the press of a button, you know whatever information you want. So the entire industry is definitely geared in the same direction.
The price of the smart appliance has been a key retraining factor, halting the growth of smart kitchen appliances in India. How are the Indian manufacturers working to minimize the customer cost of smart kitchen appliances?
I have a different view on this. The smart appliances are good for things only in the kitchen, only if the customer sees it to be of value to them in the kitchen. What I have unfortunately seen in the area of smart appliances so far is people are developing products with technology that do not necessarily marry with the habits of the customer in the kitchen. And the one thing that is most difficult to change is to change the way people do things in the kitchen. So that is my opinion, that why the smart appliances have not done well. We are coming out with a range of smart appliances in the near future. In fact, our first smart appliance has just been launched, wherein we are seeing what is the specific use case in which I can offer the customer the value and the situation in which the customer will find this convenient. So, for example, if we have a working lady and she has put something in the cooker, can she schedule the cooking to at a time when she wants it, using her mobile, sitting in her office? It is possible. It is possible today, and we are getting it done. Is it possible to monitor energy consumption? Is it possible to actually turn up and turn down the heat of the product in the kitchen? If these are the kind of things that you offer, which people need at the point in time, I believe there is a market at a reasonable premium. You will not be able to charge them the earth, sun, and moon. If you give them an honest priced product, I believe there is a market. And soon you will see that this is going to be a trend in the Indian kitchen. And we are proposing to lead this trend.
According to researchers, the threat from counterfeit products will be a major challenge for household kitchen appliances. How are the Indian manufacturers working to mitigate this challenge and institute traceability throughout the supply chain?
See, in the past, we have been conducting raids, we have been using detective agencies, we have been trying to, but all that can only mitigate. It cannot eliminate. So right now, we are going to put in a system which is technology driven, where there's an end-to-end traceability, where at the scan of a QR code, a customer can know whether this product is genuine or not. In fact, one of the places where maximum counterfeit products can be sold are through the unauthorized sellers who sell online. And there, what we have done is we have worked with the platforms and marketplaces to see that we put what is called as the transparency stickers, where only authorized sellers can go and sell, so that we know that these people are selling genuine products to the customer. So the idea is, rather than try and work with the external world to see whether we can do raids, which we are doing. Last year, in fact, we conducted at least 8 to 10 raids where we have got so many people arrested, seized so much of material, etc., etc. But you know how litigation in India is, and these things are, if you stop one, somewhere else it will come out. The idea is, how do I facilitate a customer to find out on the spot whether this is genuine or not. And I think that is what you will see us do in the next 6 months. The full technology solution of this will be made available, so that across the supply chain, I can trace which product is moving where, and the customer can trace whether this product is genuine or not. And I think it's an extremely important initiative that we are taking at this moment.
How do you see the kitchen appliance industry evolving in the future? What is the future roadmap of TTK Prestige?
We are here to satisfy the customer by solving their pain points. That has been our philosophy. So we constantly look for their pain points and see how we can offer solutions in the form of our products. We believe that we must bring in the trends of technology. We must bring in the new lifestyle trends, the new psychographic trends that customers have. We must match and complement their lifestyles. That has been Prestige's goal, that at any point in time, we must help the customer lead their lives the way they want to lead their life, and we just blend in their lifestyle. We help them do things better. We help them remove their pain points. This is our entire philosophy of product development or after sales service. Prestige will be available wherever the customer wants us to be available. We are not going to tell, we are available here, you come here. No, we want to say where the customer is, we want to be there. Basically, we are here to serve the customer. The second thing is, the value equation must always be in favor of the customer. This is something, when you take out money from your pocket and buy a Prestige product, you must feel that you have got more value in the product than the money you gave for it. That has been our philosophy, and we will continue in that way. And our developments will be towards 4 themes: health, time saving, convenience, and aesthetically good. Because kitchens are becoming open, kitchens are becoming beautiful, and kitchens are becoming the center of the home, if I may say, not just the living room. And the last thing is, if we can bring about a social change where kitchen is not just the responsibility of the lady in the house, but as much as the responsibility of the rest of the family, we think we would conduct a positive social change. And that's what we will do.